All right, guys, Shotty T here. This is the last part 9 of the Abyss, Path 4. And of course, after this, we'll post the war results for this past war. And then next thing we're gonna do is the last Abyss run. So here we're gonna have 3 fights in full, and then again just a small clip of the collector fight. So again, if you want to watch the full version, there is Abyss last part video. I think part 3, path 3 or path 2, one of those has the full fight of the collector. So just wanted to let you know. But here we got Hyperion first up. So with Doom, this is a pretty reliable 2-shot option, assuming that you don't get that random evade that messes up your whole match. But normally this is a 2-shot opportunity. So the idea here is just to do the Doom cycle, get there as soon as possible. And if you time it correctly, every time Hyperion's power gain is supposed to prop back up, it gets staggered. And as a result, you end up getting that power gain instead. So what you end up doing is, after you do the Doom cycle, kind of coax him to come at you. You don't want to let go of block, because if you let go of block, he's likely to potentially throw a special. So you want to try to keep the Doom cycle as much as possible. And I wasn't trying to purposely take a 5-hit combo into the block. What I was trying to do is hold block until he attacked me and then reparry the second hit, but I just never got that reparry in and ended up just blocking a full combo and ended up baiting the heavy. So you see there, I got the random evade there, and luckily I was able to get him stunned and restart the cycle, but kind of panicked there, went ahead and thrown that SP2, and now I get hit again. So kind of lost my composure there. So I'm gonna lose my Furies as well. So now we gotta restart the whole Doom cycle again. So again, just to get the Doom cycle as soon as possible. All right, so now we're gonna start it back up again. All right, there we go. So medium, medium, light, 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 medium, medium, SP1. But we don't do the SP2. I want to just, we block, a beta, get a parry, do the 5-hit heavy combo again, go back to it. What I found, this is the most efficient way to manage your total hits. And plus it keeps you in good rhythm by just doing this over and over again, because the SP3, it does hit. I mean, obviously it'll hit for the maximum damage that you can do for the node if you have the 2 Furies up, and it only counts as 1 hit. And then on top of that, you can what I was gonna say. On top of that, you can also do the whole ordeal with the, I lost my train of thought there, hurt. A little creaking noise in the house. But anyway, so you'll keep yourself in rhythm if you do the Doom cycle and just keep going to the SP3 over and over again. I mean, if the only way you would resort to going to the SP2, and I kind of did it twice there, but you pretty much resort to the SP2 if Hyperion prematurely throws his SP1, so it doesn't allow you to push him over 2 bars of power and just continue the Doom cycle. So I was able to get 2 SP2s in a few moments ago before I got distracted. But so yeah, so just continue the Doom cycle. As you can see, he's down to 66% health. I still have 87 charges. Now I do realize with a rank 3 you get more charges to start off with. But even a rank 2, you can still 2-shot this guy. And you can help yourself out if you want to. You can do a Mystic attack boost for your SP2, I guess. and really for all your specials, just to kind of multiply the damage and minimize the number of hits taken. So again, we got the reparry again, 5-hit combo to the heavy, back to the SP3. So rinse and repeat. I don't think you necessarily have to have 4 or 5 missed dispersion, because the power gain is the power gain. I guess if you stagger it, you get that extra bit of power. But I like mystics anyway. I got 2 Dr. Dooms. I got 1 Dr. Doom I regularly run in Alliance Quest whenever Invisible Woman, or not Invisible Woman, but when Bishop or Vision Arc is the mini boss. I always bring my 5-star, my 565 Doom, because usually my 6-star Doom is on defense. Now it'll come a day where I don't have to have Doom on defense. It'll be such a crazy Alliance Quest option, but the Doom boss he did some work this past war, so we're gonna keep having him be the boss. So anyway, back to this fight. So as you can see, we just got the rhythm going. I mean, it's kind of that's why Doom is such a great carry. He's not that complicated to play with, and he has good damage output, great power control. I mean, the opponent is basically not throwing a special all fight. I mean, you guys saw that Bishop fight. Like, you didn't get a chance to see the commentary there, but that last video, like, basically, Doom, you can force the opponent not to throw a special all fight, especially if you're holding block, and just bait heavies or try to reparry a combo. And with the Bishop fight, is that with Bishop, he essentially with Bishop, and there you see there, I took as much hit as I can before he ran out of skirmish charges, but 43% health left was pretty good. So again, it could be 2-shot with a rank 2. I probably could have got one more cheeky combo in there if the power lined up, or maybe if I did the Doom cycle throughout the whole fight. But I'm trying to figure out, why am I putting all these potions on Magneto and making some curious decisions here. What am I doing? Yeah, I wasn't sure quite what I was doing there. Maybe I was trying to set myself up for the next fight, because I know that I'm about to finish. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because I know I'm about to finish Hyperion with Dr. Doom, I'm setting myself up for the next fight, because the 2 people I held up are going to be the 2 main people that I'm using for the next fight. But anyway, back to Bishop. So with Doom controlling that power the whole fight and not having to throw a special, first of all, every hit that you do to Bishop with Dr. Doom deals energy damage, so he just keeps building those prowess charges. And I think once you get to like a certain number of prowess charges, if he does not throw a special, then he begins to self-destruct and basically kill himself. So with you controlling the power of the whole fight, it's pretty quickly. I think he ticks like 85k per tick. And even in Alliance Quest, he dies pretty quickly doing the same thing. And so it's just crazy. And you just keep cycling and stealing. Kind of similar to what I'm doing in this fight. So that's why it kind of ties in. Just keep doing the Doom cycle over and over again and never let him throw a special. And the key is to hold block. If you hold block, the opponent is like 95% likely not to throw a special. Because you see Hyperion's not throwing a special all fight, just me holding block from far away, letting him come towards me, get that reparry. But like I said, sometimes I don't get it cleanly, but it just rinse and repeat over and over again. So just some tactics that you can use, these on stun immune, not stun immune those, but like masochism, or obviously that's his name, Havoc, Iron Man Infinity War, the reparries, Ebony Maw. So all these little tactics come into play to best kind of test your different fight strategies. So, but if you want to parry combo, you can do that here. If you do nothing but that, because the opponent's attack rating is not that high, so you can afford to do a lot of blocking. But Doom has great block penetration too, so it makes it even easier to do that with him. All right, so like I said, we should be finishing him up pretty soon here. And that time he evaded. So now I just had to get lucky. And I got really lucky there. Got really lucky there. And I was able to get to an SP3. So I kind of got lucky there. It was Kabam trying to find a way not to have me two-shot Hyperion. But it just straight luck there. Because the computer, most of the time when they get the 3 bars of power, they'll just throw the special and not think twice about it. But luckily in that case, I was able to go in there and just control the fight. So we got that reparry there. But it does have me on my pins and needles now. This past 20%. Luckily, he's about to go into Assassins, where that ability accuracy goes down some, but I don't think that's affected by the Abyss ability. I think they gain additional ability accuracy in their second set of skirmish charges, which just started now. So, but at least I can still increase my attack rating in Assassins. So we're at 17% health. It should take him down to 15%. So probably like 3 more Doom cycles should be done with this fight. So that's, yep, got 15%. 1 Doom cycle here. SP1. And we're gonna go at it again. It should take him to 11% health. Or 10%. All right, there we go. So I'm thinking I can do 1 or 2 more SB2s, Doom cycles, and then I can finally just unleash my SB2 to finish them off. So I'm trying to gauge it. So I'm thinking maybe this is the last one, or do I do 1 more for good measure? Because I got enough hits in the skirmish charge, so it's better be safe than sorry. Because like I said, I got good rhythm right now. So don't need to break it unless I know for sure I'm about to kill him. But it's close. You can make an argument I probably could kill him this last 5%. But yeah, I do play it safe. So do 1 more Doom cycle, and then I know the SB2 will definitely kill him next time. So this will take him to 3%. And then the Doom cycle will give him like 2%, and the SB2 should kill him. The incinerates, if anything. So here we go. Medium, medium, light, 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 medium, medium, SB1, and SB2. There it is. Boom. And then didn't even have to use the incinerate damage, just the hits from the SB2 did it. So there you go. So 2-shot with Dr. Doom. So now this next fight is going to explain why I decided to go ahead and heal. Don't know why I wasted time doing it there, but there's the trophy for completing this path. But you got to finish to collect it. All right, so this Killmonger, it's nothing special about him as far as like Abyss abilities. Only thing is that you have decreased ability accuracy reduction on your special attacks. So really the main thing here with Magneto is that once I take that back. You have reduced ability accuracy reduction outside of special attacks. That's what it is. Yeah. So that's why you don't see me building up prowess charges. But when I throw my SP2, so this is how you not have to deal with the reverb damage. So I do that, knock them down, get the prowess. And as long as I charge my heavy, I can refresh the armor break. So I really don't have to worry about reverb the rest of the fight. So long as you do that, if you can use that SB2 animation to kind of buy yourself time to do that. So that way, when I get to my SB3 and throw all those bleeds, I don't have to worry about that boosting his power meter till he's at 3 bars of power because I got so many bleeds on him. But he's armor broken, so he doesn't have to worry about the armor or the reverb. And kind of messed up there, but it's okay. So this is this fight has, if done correctly, it can be 2-shot. And of course I messed up there. It could possibly be 1-shot actually, because that SB3 did about 5% damage, but I lost my armor. So I got to be careful now with the reverb once again. As you see, that reverb took a good chunk of my damage there just by hitting them. So I got to do an SB2. So it's gonna throw me off cycle here, because ideally your main cycle with Magneto here is the parry heavy, or you can just do combos. But I'm trying to minimize hits, so that's the reason why I'm not doing combos. So, but you can do combo to SB2, then throw the SB2, and then parry heavy all the way to your SP3, so that way you can put a whole bunch of bleeds on the opponent. But as you can see, you also got to remember to block and play defense. That does matter in this game. So rule number 1, do not get hit. If you want to have long sustainability in this game, don't get hit. Use your block, use your parry if you have to. Use your intercepts for like anticipation attacks. You can use all the little tricks in the book, bait heavy, specials. I'll probably do a fundamentals video. I know Dork Lessons kind of good for stuff like that. I mean, that's why I learned a lot of my stuff, really. I mean, but here we go. Do an SB2. And because Killmonger's not a metal champ, I'm not getting like the amplified bleeds and the prowess charges going over and beyond 30. Pretty much 30s is where I cap it. So, but this fight requires a lot of patience and discipline, and like I said, it can be done in a 2-shot at the very least. So, but because of the duration of this fight, I'm gonna put it on autopilot for the remainder of this individual fight. I will tell you that I do end up bringing Aegon a couple of times. Aegon does some good work, but he does nothing with the reverb. But because his combo meter is above 500, there's always a pretty good chance that if you hit him, the concussion, it'll prohibit you from taking reverb damage. But every once in a while, because it's not 100%, so there's always a chance that I'm gonna get reverb. So, but it's a quicker fight with Aegon, where it's more fast paced, so it's like a high risk, high reward. So I do end up finishing the fight with Aegon. I probably went to him a couple of times too much towards the end. I probably could have used Magneto, but really I was just getting impatient. So I decided to use Aegon to finish him off. And plus, Aegon's going to pretty much be my main character the rest of the Abyss run after today. So, so there you go. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this fight, and we'll pick it up on the next fight. All right, guys. So no music that time. Figured give you guys a little break on the music, but got one more fight left in this path before we get to the collector. As you guys can see, there's that last path there that's uncharted that kind of goes through the same opponents in a way, or at least at the very end. So we got Cornet. So the interesting thing about this fight is that you can't stun the opponent via parry. You can't parry the opponent, and you can't gain power. But that's also for the other champ. The other champ cannot gain power either. So essentially, you can just infinitely dash back in the corner, and on top of that, I think every hit on your combo meter increases in increases overall damage. So, because you'll see that my mediums is gonna start being higher and higher. And keep in mind, I'm already at my max combo, so it's not like I can get higher with the base damage. But you'll see the higher your combo meter against the opponent, the more damage it does. So you see now we got 11K mediums. Now it's 12K. So this is probably one of the funner fights. You just keep dashing in the corner, and luckily, luckily I was unstoppable. So he actually triggered my 7 Fury. So that actually ended up being a good thing there. Get more damage output. So now we're dealing 16K mediums and 10K lights now. Got another interrupted combo with the more Furies. So we're hitting like a truck now. All right, so now we got 12K lights, got 20K mediums. So like I said, the higher the combo, and I got hit again. So now you see the big boy numbers. I mean, it's crazy. So this is a pretty fun fight. Just backdraft all fight until you run out of hits on the opponent, really. So as a result, this won't be a one shot, but it's probably the best, obviously the best option against this guy on this node, where you just rely on raw power and not rely on specials at all. So I get hit again. So now we got 30K, 40K. Man, it's crazy. So we're gonna easily be able to two-shot this guy, as long as we don't mess up and get prematurely KO'd. But we're already at 50% health remaining, and we just got hit again. But the thing about A-Gun, when he gets hit, when he's unstoppable or his combo meter is active, it actually mitigates the incoming damage quite a bit. So that's why a lot of people like to do that strategy where you charge your heavy and get hit on purpose, because you're not going to take a lot of damage anyway, but you get the benefit of instantly getting 6 Furies plus the Furies that you get by normally attacking. So you can have up to 9 Furies in a single hit. So we got intercepted there, but we wasn't going to one-shot him anyway, but we got pretty close. So we're going to go ahead and finish him off. We're going to heal up first before we apply the boost. Now, probably at this point, it's not necessary to boost against him. I can finish him off without boosting, but of course, we got the collector fight afterwards. So obviously, might as well. It's not going to take an hour to kill the collector, but I want to make sure I have my max boost for that fight. All right, so we put max health boost and max champion boost. And I think I'll go ahead and do the attack boost as well, just to have everything to my disposal. So 30 minutes should be more than enough to take out the rest of Karnak and the collector. So the collector fight is going to end up being very quick as far as the highlight. It's literally going to be the very end of that fight. So like I said, the general thing there, A-Gun, I found to be a great counter. And I've seen some people do like Strife videos, but unfortunately I only have a 3-star Strife. I grind it very hard in that 5-star arena just to hit milestones to get a 3-star Strife. So I can't really judge Strife because I don't have them high enough to take into the abyss. So for that, A-Gun is going to continue to be the best collector option for me. until proven otherwise. So really, you just ramp up the damage. Do your best just to maximize your damage because you're gonna end up getting a lot of block damage the higher you go. He's gonna have tenacity at one point. He's gonna trigger a random unstoppable. He's gonna apply displacement charges on you, or if you get 20 of them, you're automatically KO'd. So a lot of fun stuff. The deeper you get into his health pool, he adds more stuff that makes him more difficult to beat. But again, there's a video that has that. But I'll make sure in this very last Abyss run, if I don't get any of the fights recorded in full, you'll definitely see that one. So that way you'll see everything exactly what I'm talking about. It may not be a live commentary because I'm going to be so focused on that individual fight that I'm not going to commentate and fight at the same time. It'll probably be a post edit more than likely. But we're almost done with Karnak here. A few more hits. So he's just helpless in the corner. You know, he's just blocking. He just gave up. He's not even trying to attack me anymore. So that's that. So like I said, it's going to go straight into that collector fight, so don't blink. So we're at the collector. And now we're in a collector fight. So there you go. So you see there that little infinity thing? That's the displacement. If I get 20 of those, I'm dead. So here we're just going to throw an SP3. It's not going to stun him. At this point, he's stun immune. Like I said, he gains more immunities the deeper he goes. Kind of like the 5.2 collector, but on steroids. So if he throws the SP3, you're instantly KO'd. So just, unless you want to watch the animation, just quit the fight. All right. So we're going to, and if you do it, you can probably get them down to 5 to 10 tries at the worst. But you can get if you can get a solid rotation, you can easily get 10% damage per attempt. But that attempt kind of got roughed up at the very beginning. But I got a lot of Furies on me. Might be able to finish them off here. Now this SP2 is going to take a lot of block damage. Apparently there are some people that can evade that. I can't. I like to play it safe. But there we go. And he's done. So hope you guys enjoyed this Abyss run. Like I said, the other one hopefully won't be as choppy, but as informative. So there we go. Pretty nice rewards for that path. Please like, share, subscribe.